Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Done Painting on what is a very scorching hot day here in the UK, and we're going to be starting this little octopus wildlife buddy that we got from Vinted. So I'm going to start this off with this colour here in this gorgeous sexy pink tray. It's quite an oldish tray, this one. It's got like a little spout at the end. These will eventually be took out of circulation, and I will eventually sell these because I'm moving on to the DAC ones, which are a lot more better. And yeah, today it is, they claim it's going to be up to about 40 degrees, so it's becoming a bit of a joke really, because I can't get out, I can't go out and do anything that I need to do because it's so hot, and I've got a few click and collects that I need to do around town, so and obviously by the time it gets to like 8 o'clock all the shops are shut, so another day that I won't be able to go and get my stuff. Now yesterday we had a day of BBC News. It was literally like on all day, and basically it was like a BBC News special because our Prime Minister has now decided to resign, so he will stay Prime Minister until September, and then someone else will take over. Like a little moustache look. Yeah, so he's been under a lot of pressure, the Prime Minister, and obviously several MPs have called for him to step down and stuff, so we're going to be having another Prime Minister, and they are saying that Andy Burnham, which was, I think it was the Mayor of Manchester, he's supposed to be in the bid to take over as Prime Minister, because he is now been sworn in as a MP. So yeah, we're getting a new Prime Minister eventually. I don't know why they have to wait till September, but maybe because it said on there that it will like the bidding process or whatever it is starts on the 9th of July, so but when he did his speech you could see that he was very emotional at the end, so yeah. So we've got a new Prime Minister happening now, and then yesterday I had my craft buddy item come in, and it was at the lockers at 9:41 AM. Well, of course, because I was working I couldn't go and get it, and then I got off the train, came in and totally forgot about it, and it wasn't until about 9:30 that I remembered that I needed to pick it up, because I had to where possible try to leave it as late as possible so that I could go out when the temperatures had cooled down, and by then it was just too late to film anything, so I've been eagerly waiting to open it up, and I opened that up today, and oh my god, it was absolutely one of the best unboxings from Craft Buddy I've got. I've never seen something so beautiful, and so like the rendering is just so beautifully done, and yeah, so it was very, very lovely indeed. And then today it's just been trying to battle with the heat, so I've had to just try to basically cope with it. So yeah, it's I just want it to sort of go now, because it's kind of making me miserable, because I can't get on with nothing. Like, I can't get into the town to do what I needed to do. I mean, the other day I was leaving for work and I thought, I'll have to go Greg's now. There's no way that I could, you know, go with that, go in the evening or whatever you. And yeah, I was working that day, so I decided I hopped onto the Octopus Energy app, because to get the free drinks you have to be up, you know, super early, and, you know, be there for around, it tends to be like about 7ish that they go on, but sometimes it's later and later, and you never know. And yeah, I was like, oh my god, like, please make me have one. And I managed to get one. And unfortunately you can't get like ice drinks or coolers and stuff, so you're limited to basically either coffee or hot chocolate, so, or tea. So I got that, and got my free sausage roll that I do every Monday. I can choose between a cake or a hot drink, but I'm trying to take my mum's advice to like lay off the cakes and stuff, so I always go for a hot sausage roll, because when I get a drink with it, it's makes it sort of like a meal and that. So yeah, I was very pleased I got one this week. And then obviously I don't know what the other freebie is going to be, because we get another one on a Wednesday, but that changes every week. And I missed out on the last one. I could not get hold of, because that's first come first served, and I could not get hold of the smoothie, because I had smoothies this week, and then the week after were cookies, and I love it when they put cookies on, because I had the lemon and blueberry ones. Oh my god, they were handsome, so lovely. That's interesting. Here it's got like little like blob things, like beans or what have you. I think here they could have really put like a marquee or a tear-shaped drill, because it's a big sort of bit, but that's interesting that they've given us a small one instead. So yeah. And then, oh my god, yesterday all day it took trying to sort out this live stream that had the sound issue, and I was reviewing the video and I couldn't work out what was causing it, because about half an hour in, the sound was very sort of muffled, and then after, I think it was like after 35 minutes in, it then sort of went back into clear, you know, crystal clear sort of, oh, what do you call it, crystal clear, you know, sound and what have you. So yeah, I was very happy with that. And yeah, I had to edit some bits out where it felt like as if something was covering the microphone, and I don't know how that can happen, because my phone sits in the tripod, so I can't understand what would have been covering it. The only thing I can route it down to would be this thing here, the charger. So unless this was covering where the speaker was that picks up the sound, I don't know. So, whoops. So it could very well be it was that. And then I thought, well, maybe it could have been the fans that were on, you know, causing the muffling and what have you. So that took ages to sort out, which is why it only went back up again yesterday. So now I've got to try and see if the same thing has happened with the live stream that was 3 hours. So I haven't even looked at that yet, so I'll have to try and find some time this evening to sort that one out. Already I can tell this is going to be very beautiful, elegant colours, isn't it? It's a cheeky, he's got a cheeky smile, isn't he? Like, he's a bit of a cheeky octopus, this one. Yeah, I can't get over this painting that I got from Craft Buddy. I've never ever had a scroll before, and as you would have seen, it's just so beautifully done. And what's lovely about it is it's not got an animal in it. It's actually like a proper painting that is not animal related. I do so many animal paintings, and just to have that break away from it is quite nice, just to do like a different painting and stuff. So now I know what their quality is like, I'm definitely going to order some more scrolls, because it's a very soft sort of canvas as well, so it's very nice indeed. And then of course on the news they were saying that the weather's going to be 35 to 40 between Wednesday and Thursday, so I feel very sorry for all the animals that are obviously in, you know, with all the fur coats, and even down to the plants. I mean, these poor plants and trees won't get watered because there's no rain, and they rely on natural rain to water them, unless of course you've got a garden, you can, you know, water your own plants. But as well, the ground, the grass is going to be very, very dry, the soil's going to be very dry. I mean, again, it comes down to like the other, you know, all these wild animals, you know, like the birds and stuff, you know, how are they going to drink when there's no rain? I mean, obviously there's rivers and that, but I guess that would dry up if there's, I don't actually know what keeps rivers flowing, but you know, when sometimes you go to Africa and they've got the savannas and they all dry up where there's just no rainwater and stuff. So, I mean, for all these little birds that are out in it, they've really got no sort of shade. So, you sort of think, well, how do they cool down and stuff? But yeah, I dare say we're going to have this heat wave right up until probably the end of August. So not necessarily every day, but it is technically our summer, so yeah. And can you believe the ocean theme is ending this week as well? It's just gone so quick. It really has gone super quick. Now what we're going to do is the weekend we're going to do another live, so we'll do a big live, try and do about 4 hours, but as I say, it's dependent on if we've got this heat. So I'm hoping by the weekend it sort of cools down and it starts to rain again. So we definitely need some rain, just to really sort of cool it down a bit. I'm not good when it comes to heat, I can't stand it, so much prefer winter. It's quite funny, isn't it, because when it's winter we're like, oh, we need some hot weather, and then when it's cold we want it nice, when it's hot we want it nice and cold. So yeah, so yeah, unfortunately no jellyfish this year apart from the one on that big one. So yeah, we didn't even get down to doing any otters either, so it's a shame. These colours are just beautiful, aren't they? Just look at all the flowing of these colours. I'm guessing that these are the good tentacles and then these are like the poisonous tentacles. It's interesting how some are different colours, because don't they say that darker colours are like replicate poison or something? You know how sometimes you get like poisonous ladybugs and what have you. I think there's a spider, the, what is it, the black weevil, is it? Let's have a look. Alexa, what is the most dangerous spider in the UK?
While Great Britain and Ireland do have a few venomous spiders, none of these are deadly to humans. The most dangerous spider found in the region is the false widow spider. It is a medium-sized spider with a brown body and cream-coloured markings. False widows have venomous bites that are painful to humans, much like a wasp sting, although some people can have a more severe reaction.
Yeah, I mean, it's dependent on, everyone's different, aren't they? So it depends on, some people could be allergic to other things, but that's interesting. I always used to think it was the funnel web spider, because just the name of that spider just is sort of, you just think, oh, it's quite a poisonous spider called a funnel web, but maybe it's called funnel because of how they make their webs, maybe. I'm curious now. Alexa, how did the funnel web spider get its name?
From techtimes.com. Funnel web spiders are named as such because the webs they make resemble a funnel.
Oh, so interesting. Alexa, are funnel web spiders dangerous?
Here's what I found on Agelenidae's Wikipedia page. Nearly all Agelenidae are harmless to humans, but the bite of the hobo spider may be medically significant, and some evidence suggests it might cause necrotic lesions.
Oh, I don't want to hear any more about that. It's making me like, I just know that a spider's going to appear now, because I don't know what it is, but every time I mention the word spider, there's just one that appears from nowhere. I don't know how that happens, but it's just weird. I mean, the other day I was cooking spaghetti bolognese, and then as I went to wash up, I felt something like on my head, went to brush it, and there's this tiny money spider that has crawled down from the window and almost landed on me, sort of thing. I don't mind. I generally don't mind the really small ones, but the bigger they get, I mean, don't ever research a Goliath spider. The Goliath bird spider is bloody huge. It's horrid. Oh, this is very pretty, isn't it? Very gorgeous colours. I love how we've got this sweep going on here. This is lovely. Do you do any Craft Buddy items, Kathy? Or anyone in the UK? Sorry, anyone in America? Because they're really fun to work on. I'm really enjoying this one, just purely because it's just so lovely. So pretty. I didn't plan on doing this today. I was supposed to be doing a bit of this because I have now found, after looking for it all bloody week, it was in the box that I'm sitting on. I'm now going to be doing Kurt and Michael Pasok. Yeah, I think my favourite sea creatures would be shark at number 1, 2 would be an octopus because I adore octopuses, and then 3 would be a jellyfish. And oh my god, I was watching a video on TikTok last night. So this lady and her family went to Clacton-on-Sea, and they said that they saw a seal come up onto the beach, and the actual seal was on the beach. Like, that is so rare to see a seal on Clacton Beach, like, because they're sort of ocean animals, so it just sort of makes you think what is lurking in the bottom of that water when you go out. Because I wouldn't personally go in the ocean, like, you know where the beach is and then people swim in the water. I personally wouldn't do that. You don't know what is, you don't know what's in there. You don't know if someone's, gonna get hurt or drown. You don't know if an animal was shit in there. You could be swimming in like animal shit. So do you see what I mean? Like, it's so unhygienic. But yeah, so that is another colour done. Wow. Oh my god, this is so cute. Wow, I think we will do this, people. See, again, these would be the sucker pads all around here, and I think personally they should have put like some teardrops around there. You could have easily put some teardrops around there. And if you've got any spare purpley ones, you could do that if you wanted to. This is what I love, a nice, quick, easy painting to do. Beautiful. And I was supposed to also go to Sainsbury's today because I've got a gift card to use up, and guess I won't be going there. I just don't want it, because the other problem I have is I like wearing my hoodie. I won't go out without my hoodie, and because it's black, I'm frightened that if I go out with this heat, that the sun is going to bleach my hoodie, because I've had that problem before where I've gone out in the sun and it's discoloured all my hoodie, and I've bought about 3 of these. The same thing happens with my cargo trousers. Every time I buy them and go out in the sun, you come back and then within about a couple of days you've got like all this orange starting to appear on your trousers or your jumper where the sun has bleached it. So I'm not one for colour. I will only ever go out wearing black. So I'm not someone who would wear like colour. I wear colour indoors, but I just wouldn't, not, it's like out my comfort zone sort of thing. I just like wearing black when I go out, so yeah. Now when we do the summer theme, there might be obviously a delay to starting the summer theme because I've got to wait for the paintings to come through from Temu. So yeah, there could be a slight delay. So if push comes to shove, as much as I don't want to, I will go back to Amazon and get some summer ones off there. But because I don't have Prime, they will charge me like £4 per parcel. So I'll see if there's nothing really in the range summary wise, so it could mean that I have to re-sign up to Prime again just for that month, which I kind of really don't want to do because I don't really like shopping on Amazon anymore, just because their wait times are just ridiculous. Like, you have to wait all day. What really buggers it up is they send it from, you know, for me here, they will send it from Harlow. Now Harlow is like near London, and that's what takes all day, because what they're doing, they're leaving the depot and they're doing all the towns in between Harlow before they get to us here, and then, you know, that's what eats the time up. You know, you sort of would think they'd go to the furthest away and work their way back. That's what I do when I go shopping. I will go to the furthest furthest shop away and then work my way back. I can't understand why you would do the closer shops first and then go to the furthest away, because then you've got to carry it all the way back. So sorry if it sounds like I'm having a rant. Right, this pen, I think we've got probably a few more twists on that. Twist again like we did last summer, oh yeah, let's twist again, la 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 la. That's a donkey's old song. Wow, years old that one is. But yeah, I think we've got a few more twists on this pen, and then I reckon, I haven't tried Paula's pen out yet, you know, the Fila card one that she got me. I need to try that, and then I think we'll have to top the wax back up on it. So it's nice, as I say, that Art Studio has now give us the option to get, you know, where you get a different paint. You've got, if you order online, it's either one or the other. You don't know which you're going to get. Well, now they're starting to do it so that you get both designs in one box. But no painting as of yet has listened to any of the feedback that I've suggested about giving you the option, do you want a tray, do you want wax? I don't think they're ever going to change that, because I feel like they need to give an option. Do you want a pen? Do you want a wax? Do you want a tray, you know? Right, that's that little bit done. So I just got to do this bit round here. Gonna have to get another buddy ordered. I've run out now. Right, that's that one. So we've just got one little one to do. And then that's done. Wowee. What a lovely, lovely colour palette. This is absolutely fantastic. That has turned out, and we've only done that in about 31 minutes. So look at that. Absolutely fabulous. It's a cute little octopus. There's his cousin, look. So he's got that and his little cousin. How cute. So what have I done with the base? Because we need the base. We need the base. Where's the base? Yes. Aha. I've lost the base. Oh no. Where's my base gone? Oh, okay. Well, give me a few minutes, guys. I need to look for the base. I've mislaid it. Oopsie. Oh my god, I so need to go Specsavers. It was literally right next to me. Oh my god. And talking of this, there's a person on Vinted selling a lion one of these, but there's no base. So I'm not really sure why you would sell that, because you can't, you could have it flat, but you there's no base for it. They're selling it for £1 and I almost bought it, but when I saw it said no base, it put me off, because like, you've got to have the base, haven't you? So right, let's turn that, no, that's directional because of the way the flower is. Yeah, I thought you could do it that way, but if you do it that way, you can see the flowers are pointing upwards. But just do that a little bit more. Shove it in there as best as you can. There we go. And look, we got a little octopus. Oh yeah, so cute. And what I'm going to do, I think there's a couple of modifications you can do here, okay? Number one, we're definitely going to have to do something about this white border, because you want it to merge in with the base. Number two, I personally think they could have put some, let's have a look here. I don't know where that is at the moment, okay? But you know the teardrop ones, you know, definitely around these suckers, or, you know, like the oval shaped ones, you know, you could put them on there and obviously then manned there. So I think that's another mod that they could have done as well. But overall, my first ever wildlife buddy, super happy I've got one. So yeah, we probably won't feature any more now for the ocean theme, because obviously if I order one, it takes about 3 days to get here. So yeah, I will try to find some of the other ones now, because I don't think we're going to find any. I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to get them in time to put them on the ocean theme, so I'll try and get some of the other themes like the jungle ones now. But anyway, that's our little octopus. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you'd like to get these for yourself, there's loads and loads on Vinted. There's people selling them for £1. Some are £2. They're really great prices. And as I say, I always recommend that you go through Vinted, because you're going to get a better deal than Craft Buddy. There's nothing wrong with Craft Buddy, it's just Vinted sellers tend to sell them at reduced prices, so your best bet is getting them through Vinted like me, because I only had to pay £1.80 for this, so very happy. Thank you very much for watching, take care, I'll see you next time, bye.